Good morning, wrestling fans. Today is Friday, August 23rd, 2024. I am Lance Brock. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in this morning. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday so far, wherever you are in the world. And we are now just 2 days away from this Sunday AEW All In London live from Wembley Stadium, which once again, gotta remind everybody, will be 1 p.m. Eastern this Sunday afternoon. Definitely looking forward to it. Live on traditional pay-per-view, Triller, ppv.com, Dave and Buster's, and I'm sure most of the usual places, which by now I was hoping that AEW would maybe have some kind of deal worked out with Max by now, but unfortunately that is not the case just yet anyway, and it's been being talked about for quite a while now that a new deal of some kind is expected to be announced soon between AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery. So hopefully soon we'll have some announcements. Tony Khan, as he does like to do, often has been teasing announcements coming. And speaking of announcements, before I get into the previews of SmackDown and Rampage for tonight, I just want to go over real quick that I did see a report yesterday that it is official that Ricochet has signed with All Elite Wrestling and will debut at All In this Sunday. Of course, when you hear that, you would think that he's probably going to be involved in the Casino Gauntlet match. Would probably be one of the surprises showing up in that match. Or at least you would think that is how they're going to debut a Ricochet into AEW. But we will just have to wait and see until this Sunday. But first, we have tonight to talk about. And we have WWE Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, 8 p.m. Eastern, and tonight's SmackDown, as we are now 1 week away from Bash in Berlin, will take place from the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. And tonight on SmackDown, the Street Profits, after earning a title shot at the WWE Tag Team Championships last week, defeating DIY, will face the Bloodline, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu for the WWE Tag Team Championships tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Sure, this will be a fun, entertaining match, but I definitely don't see a title change taking place tonight. Nothing against the Street Profits, of course, who appeared on Celebrity Family Feud last Sunday. Just don't see it happening. And the WWE United States Championship will be on the line as LA Knight will defend against Santos Escobar. And a 6-woman tag team match with Naomi teaming up with Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair to take on Blair Davenport, Alba Fire, and Isla Dawn. And we will hear from both the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, and Grayson Waller having a segment. Probably the Grayson Waller effect, I'm imagining. That is all we have in store for tonight's WWE Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Like I said, 8 days, well, close enough to 1 week before Bash in Berlin next Saturday. And then after SmackDown on Fox, we go on over to TNT for AEW Rampage, which, if I'm correct, was taped last week. I don't think they were doing any Rampage tapings in Cardiff, Wales, Wednesday. I think they were only doing Dynamite and Collision. I could be wrong by that, but I believe this one was taped last week here in the U.S. And we are going to have a trios match. The Ring of Honor World Champion Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, and Tomohiro Ishii taking on the Machine Brian Cage, Johnny TV, and the Beast Mortos. The Ring of Honor World Tag, or I should say part of the Ring of Honor World Six-Man Tag Team Champions, the Von Erichs, Ross, and Marshall will be taking on the Outrunners. The Iron Savages taking on the Gates of Agony in tag team action. And women's action, Robin Renegade will be taking on Mina Shirakawa. And Roderick Strong taking on Fuego del Sol. And that is our Friday night pro wrestling lineup on this Friday night as we head into a very big pro wrestling weekend. As I walk next to a squirrel here on my way to work, and I'm sure he is definitely looking forward to All In this Sunday. And sometime Sunday night, I am definitely gonna try to have an episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic. Not sure when exactly as of right now I'm going to be doing that episode, but definitely sometime Sunday I will be doing a new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic covering the huge event All In. And that is all for this Friday episode of 360 Good Morning Wrestling fans. I just want to thank everyone once again for tuning in this morning. And I will be back tomorrow for the Saturday episode. And we'll preview tomorrow night's AEW Saturday Collision as we get even closer to All In. And let me know in the comments section your thoughts and your opinions on last night's TNA Impact and Ring of Honor on Honor Club. Also, you can still let me know your predictions for All In on Sunday. And I will talk to everyone tomorrow. So I hope everyone who is listening right now can join me tomorrow morning for the Saturday episode of 360 Good Morning Wrestling fans. But until then, have a great pro wrestling day.